I knew it was going to be a struggle to treat her condition because it was work-related, and that's true of most work-related injuries, is that often to allow the body time to heal you have to remove the cause, and if that's your job, that can be very difficult. As a wise old therapist once told me, if the cause of your sore thumb is the fact that you keep hitting it with a hammer, then no amount of treating the thumb is going to help it heal. You have to stop hitting it with a hammer. And again, that's true of workplace injuries, is that they're very difficult to treat because you either have to stop working or you have to change occupations. And not everybody can do that, and Hayley was in that situation. Hayley presented with symptoms consistent with thoracic outlet syndrome, and I believe it was posturally driven, given the awkward positions and the unnatural poses she had to hold for hours on end in her occupation, all of the duties that she performed. So that was my suspicion, and once she showed me the stooped up postures that she had to hold while she was working on nails and doing her other duties, I realised that that was actually the causative factor. Those symptoms include pins and needles, might include burning or tingling, numbness, general muscle fatigue and weakness, all through the neck, the shoulder, all through the upper arm, down into the hand and fingers. And a lot of people would assume that, oh, I've got symptoms in my hands and fingers, maybe even in my fingertips, there must be something going on in the hand. But in reality, often, particularly with thoracic outlet syndrome, and many of the symptoms that people experience in their hands, they're coming from somewhere else. And often it's up here in the neck. There's a whole bunch of blood vessels and nerves which exit the neck here called the brachial plexus. And they often get compressed or crushed when people hold awkward and unnatural positions for extended periods of time. The only way to prevent this is to change your posture, firstly, or to do some stretches and exercises. So when Hayley mentioned the ArmCloud, I thought this is an excellent way to bring the work to you. It's comfortable, it means that the person can relax in position, and it means that instead of the hands being down on the desk, they're actually about 30 centimeters higher, much closer to eye level, which means instead of the person working down here, they can actually bring themselves up a little bit. And that little bit will make all the difference. Bearing in mind that the smallest changes in your body's biomechanics lead to long-term changes down the track, because this just keeps going day in, day out, year after year. So having the ability to come up to this level makes all the difference when you're talking about injury prevention, and particularly thoracic outlet syndrome, meaning that you can sit up tall, takes all of the pressure off those soft tissue structures, because you're not sitting down here, arms up like this, you're able to maintain a better posture.